Hi, Roland. For the about pages and whatnot, it sounds like maybe there's something in one of the library files that has been updated or knocked out of place. I'm going to show you how to do the other two questions. So I'm basically going to answer all your questions in one video. But I'm also creating a sandbox so you can upload the site so I can take a look at the page being shifted over and see what's pushing it out of place. So I'm just going to open up the About page, preview it in my browser and make sure that it looks good. This is I just downloaded from your account and it looks good as expected. Now, oftentimes if every single page has been affected by something, typically what has happened is something in one of your library pages that is common to all of those pages has been sort of bumped, like a div tag or some sort of tag something's been knocked out of place, and that's causing the issue. Or the other thing would be somewhere in your secondary.css, something's been changed in there and it's affecting all of those secondary layouts. Okay, but you wanted to know about the news boxes. Let me just review your other questions first. Okay, getting rid of the space for advertising 3 and 4. I suggest you do this through the template DWT. Okay, so we're just going to pop this open. We're going to look for that advertising. It's actually commented in the page here. There's advertising 1 down on line 597. We're going to keep going down. I think 3 and 4 are down at the bottom of the page here somewhere, right? Columns 3, 4. There's advertising 3, so you can just delete this completely, like so. Out of your DWT, scroll down, and advertising 4. And you see how we have the advertising wrapper, and it starts with a comment tag here and it closes with one here. Get rid of this whole thing, just like that. Okay, and then save. And what you'll get is when you save the DWT, now that you've removed some editable regions, it's going to throw up a bit of a message and say, hey, what do you want to do with these regions here? This one here, just go select nowhere. Click it, hit the move content to nowhere. So that means that it's going to take that content right out of your pages. Okay, and click OK. Now the other thing I noticed is you mentioned that just the secondary pages are out of alignment. The index page is fine. Now, like I said, if you had modified the secondary.css, that could be the problem. But most likely, the only difference in those two pages is the slider. Okay, and that is your Nevo slider is for the index page, and the Nevo slider small is for your secondary pages. So you can either post this. Typically what happens is something in here gets knocked out. Okay, sometimes it could be this, it could be this div right here, but a quick fix without me having to look at the site is just go and re-download a copy of your template and then copy in the Nevo slider small LBI back into this folder right here to overwrite your existing one. It's usually it only takes a few minutes to update this page, so oftentimes just starting over with a fresh one will sometimes fix it. Okay, but if that doesn't do the trick, just post it up for me to your sandbox and I'll take a look and see what I can find.